Hi guys, welcome back to the next move with Valetax. My name is Innocent Ifere Brian, market analyst and trading content specialist here at Valetax. On this week's market outlook, as always, we're going to be sharing trade ideas and also exploring and analyzing the fundamentals that could be influencing or affecting the direction of the mentioned pairs for the week. On this week's outlook, we're going to be sharing trade ideas on the XAUUSD, EURUSD and the GBPUSD. On this week's trade idea for the XAUUSD, we see the XAUUSD create all-time highs at the 4,378 levels. Although at the end of the week on Friday, we saw this huge bearish momentum coming to the market, starting to show signals of a slow in the bullish momentum on the XAUUSD. Regardless of that, we did see prices sell off up to the 4,180 levels. And prices look to have ended those sales move to continue bullish. Although we still need to see prices hold around the 4,300 levels and close above them in order for us to finally conclude the bullish moves ahead for the XAUUSD. Or if we see prices hold around the 4,300 levels, then we might start to wait to see more bearish momentum come into the XAUUSD, and we might see a possible sells back to the 4,000 levels for a proper correction before any bullish continuation. And for the EURUSD, we see the EURUSD remain bearish from the weekly and monthly resistance level of the 1.18. Although the whole of last week, we saw that bullish correction back into the supply levels on the 4-hourly time frame at the 1.17 levels, at the end of the week, we did in fact see the EURUSD start to sell off again. Speculatively, we do hope to see the EURUSD start to sell off and head to target areas such as the 1.14, the 1.13 and the 1.12 long-term extensively if we get that bearish momentum and a stronger dollar. A similar scenario on the GBPUSD as we see prices create that bullish retracement last week on the 4-hourly time frame right into the supply levels at the 1.34500 on the 4-hourly time frame for GBPUSD. And we have started to see some sort of rejections and bearish interactions at that level. Ahead of the week, we're going to be speculating and expecting to see some sort of bearish momentum to in fact start to sell the GBPUSD, looking to target areas and levels such as the 1.32, 1.31, 1.30 extensively long term. Technical analysis alone do not bring justification to the market because they are only just a footprint to understanding the market via chart. But fundamentals adds an extra confluence. And on this week's fundamentals, here are some high impact news that could be affecting or influencing the direction of these pairs. On Wednesday, we have the CPI for the Great British Pound. And on Friday, it really is the red folder day with manufacturing PMI for the Euro, the GBP and the USD, and not forgetting also the CPI for the USD on Friday as well. The summary for this week's trade idea is a possible buy to sell for the XAUUSD, and a close above the 4,300 levels could signal a continuation of the buys without a sell. A continuation of the sells for the EURUSD to target levels such as the 1.15 and the 1.14, and similar applies to the GBPUSD, continuation of the sells to target lower levels. With that being said, do not forget, as always, this is not a trading signal but only a trade idea with no guarantee for success. So remember to always do your own research and apply risk management where needed. And do not forget to trade with the best broker, Valetax. I'll see you on the next episode of The Next Move with Valetax. Same time, same place, next week.